Okay, I'm back again now. More streaming issues. This stuff's kind of new to me, so I apologize. So, anyways, I played the first level, which you probably missed now that I'm looking back. But I think most everyone who's played this game recognizes the first level pretty well. So, now I'm on the second level. This is where things start to get a little bit more difficult. Though, we'll see how I fare. I'm on most anyway. I'm not sure why, I'm just getting a gray screen, so I'm not sure. I might need to go back and play around with the settings some more. Okay, not a gray screen. Let's see if it stays that way. Okay. Things appear to be good now. We'll see if they remain that way. Hopefully they do, because I'm sure if anyone's watching this, you're probably not going to watch any more of it. Anyway, so we're on level 2 of Ninja Gaiden, whatever it's called. And so far so good, though I am not doing so great, though I'm kind of distracted by messing around with the streaming settings on here. So, let's see if I can make it up here. Alright. So one of the things I really like about this game is just how well it still controls. It feels, you know, obviously I'm not doing great. I'm down to 3 health already, but you know, overall the game is actually really easy to control. It feels fluid, despite the fact that it's, you know, a 25-plus-year-old game. That guy always gets me. So with these sword guys, I found it's best to just get into it and just go for it. But you gotta hit them right away because they start throwing at you. Alright, so the green guy got me, the army guy. There we go. Alright, bear with me here. I'm getting my footing. This is about where I stopped my last stream, so I haven't really played through much of any of this for a long time. Alright. And there, you know, we're already got the in full effect the guys respawning, you know, good old Nintendo era challenges, you know, guys that you kill them and then they come back to life when they come back on, when their little section of screen comes back. Alright. So here we go. Gotta be kidding me. Now this, I need to take advantage of having this. Alright, there you go. That helped. That's a tricky section. I feel like I'm getting close to the boss, but we'll find out here. Oh no, sword guy. So yeah, those sword guys, the best thing to do is just go for it. that spin attack there is pretty helpful. No. I hesitated. The sword guy, you just gotta go for it. Otherwise they will knock you back, because the knockback in this game is brutal. Alright, I think this is the boss now, if I remember correctly. And this is the guy, yeah, you get the sickle or whatever. This guy's pretty easy, you just gotta know his pattern. And he got me a couple hits there, but not too bad. I probably could have jumped over him, but it's kind of tricky. So. Alright, what is this bizarre statue anyways, and who was that woman? As I grew more and more suspicious, I went off to look for that supposed acquaintance of my father, Mr. Smith. Alright. Who is it? You must be Walter Smith. The name is Ryu Hayabusa. You know, when I was a kid, we always said it was Ryu. The name is who? That sword? Of course. You must be Ken Hayabusa's son. In his last letter, my father told you I should see you. Last letter? I see. So it has already begun. Ken and I were on an expedition to some old Amazon ruins. We found a strange statue and stone tablet. On the tablet it said... Wait a minute, you mean to tell me that the statue... Yes, precisely. I thought it had been stolen. That demon statue possesses enough evil power to destroy an entire nation. The demon came to this earth and caused many deaths. But then Shinobi appeared to stop the demon. Shinobi, no relation to the Genesis game, or the Sega game. Shinobi borrowed the strength of the dragon, and countered each of the demon's spells, and thus was able to overcome it. Yet though it was defeated, the demon was not dead. So Shinobi combined the evil power of the demon into two statues of light and shadow, and the body of the demon was confined in a temple. This one must be the shadow statue, therefore... Uh-oh. Now I've got it. Bye, friend. There's another ninja? What the? He's always saying what the. After him, Ryu. Here we go, after that other ninja. Stealing my stuff. Watch out for rogue mountain lions or hawks. That was helpful. Time stop. Oh. I missed a couple items there, but sometimes I just like to get through the sections. You know, maybe someday if I become an expert at this or something. But for now, let's just work on getting through the stages. Alright, snow stages. I don't remember. Is it slippery here? It doesn't look like it. And what is up with these, you know, animal item containers? I've never understood those. Why would those birds just sit there and flap their wings? I don't get it. And why would you kill them and get stuff out of it? I mean, that's just weird, isn't it? Ninja Star. Alright. Oh. That was close. I almost lost it there. I was just about to say I'm actually doing pretty good here. I don't know what. Oh, I'm down to 1 health. That's not so good. Fortunately, I got a couple lives, so hopefully I can get through this section and not have to redo it. Seems as though when I say something, the opposite is going to happen. Alright. Let's see if we can recreate some of that. I'm doing pretty good here. I'm not going to get hung up on the same things as I did before. That one bazooka guy or whatever. You know what's cool about this game is you start doing good and you kind of get the feeling like you've done something special, like you are a ninja, which obviously that's probably one of the things I liked about when I was a kid. I mean, who wasn't into ninjas then? Into Ninja Turtles, ninja movies. I mean, I was a ninja for Halloween one year. I mean, you know, just everything was ninja. I don't really know what it was about ninjas that was so cool. Just that they were so mysterious, I guess. There's the 3 ninja movies, which are pretty lame. But I was a kid of that era, so at the time they weren't that lame to me. They were pretty awesome. You had other games, Street Fighter, and, oh my gosh, the same guy. I can't get to him before he shoots. Usually I'm the mindset that I will rush in, and that seems to usually work pretty good for timing, but that guy is not quite that simple. These are freaking birds, yo. Oh my gosh. And there I burned through all my lives. Fortunately, I get to start at 3-2 instead of going back to 3-1, which would be really annoying. Now, I can't remember which of the Ninja Gaiden games are actually the hardest. I mean, I know there's 3 of them, 1, 2, and 3, and I know that they each, if I remember correctly, had kind of their own thing that made them difficult. I think this one, this one you, I think, have unlimited continues. I don't think you run out. Whereas, I think one of them you did. That might have been 2. I can't remember for sure, though. Oh my gosh, I was so close. Alright, here we go. I think it was it, I don't know, does anyone remember the Nintendo Power strategy guides, the red covers? You know, I think they started the first one with Super Mario Bros. 3. It was basically an issue of Nintendo Power that was exclusively dedicated to one game in its entirety. Like I said, the first one was Super Mario Bros. 3, I think. And then there was one for Final Fantasy, and then there was one for Ninja Gaiden, and I think it was Ninja Gaiden 2. Oh my gosh, this is... Oh, this isn't cool. Damn it! Alright, here we go. Before I get too far, I'm just going to check the stream, see if anyone's got any comments. They're chatting. I don't see any chatting. That's okay. But we're here if you want to hang out and chat. If anyone has any questions or want to tell me I'm stupid, go for it. Just kidding. Yo, chat is live. Alright, here we go. Anyways, back to the game. Let's see if I can make it through this section without totally sucking. Now, smart guy would probably... just kill himself so I have full lives again, because I'm at 0 lives now. And I'm not sure if I get through this and then die, I'm going to have to redo it. But we'll just see what happens. Let's just give it our all each time. So I should also say I'm playing on an emulator on the PC so I can do the streaming. I don't have, you know, a streaming card for other consoles. I've been playing a lot of NES games, not a lot, a few NES games on my Wii, which I've homebrewed, which is pretty sweet, and I'm about to die. And I did. Anyways, I've been playing my Wii, which is homebrewed. The emulation on there is pretty solid. Using the Wii remote is actually pretty good substitute for the NES remote, just both in size and the feel of the controller itself is actually pretty solid too. Of course, nothing beats it, but so I'm on PC though. I'm using I have a USB adapter for PS1 remotes, which I know PS1 remote on computer emulating NES. But the controller is actually pretty solid, and it is very similar to the NES controller in terms of feel. Emulation I'm using is Nestopia, which I don't particularly care for. I prefer his FCU something. I can't remember, but it's a lot better looking, I think, in my opinion. This isn't, I mean, by any means terrible. It's a pretty solid representation of the games, but alright, let's see if I can do this without dying. Alright, made it through. I got 1 extra life. And we're already the boss. Cool. Oh my gosh, I don't remember this game. Oh my gosh. Huh. That's gonna be tricky. And I have to start all the way back here. That's pretty damn frustrating. Yeah, see, this is where it's gonna start getting hard, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it past this stuff. I hope so. I'm not gonna give up, but I was never great at these games. My buddy, when I was a kid, was the actual pro at this stuff. Oh my gosh, these birds, they take so much health. They take like 3 bars. I did a lot of watching, so a lot of my memories of these games is from me watching him play. Though I played too, but I was never quite as skilled as he was. Oh my gosh. Alright. Well, I'm gonna keep going here. I understand if you don't want to watch all this, but this is the fun of it. I'll tell you, Contra was a lot easier. I played that a couple weeks ago, and that's what got me in the mood to play all these old games. Because I remember all these games were just awesome, and I'm wondering if they hold up now as well as they did back then. I mean, my tastes have changed, you know, expectations have changed in games. You know, there's a whole lot of factors that come into play. But in my opinion, a lot of these games, like Contra for example, was still really fun to play, despite the fact that its graphics are shit, and you know, I mean, it's the actual depth of the gameplay is not there. I mean, I shouldn't say the depth of gameplay is there. I mean, it's there. It's kind of what it needs to be, and that's what a lot of these games are. They're really basic when you get down to it. just kind of serve a purpose. Whereas now so many games try to fit in so many different, you know, kind of... Oh my gosh, this bird. Freaking birds, man. See, this is where you hear that term Nintendo hard. This is what we're talking about. Just things like that. It's not necessarily cheap, but it's totally unforgiving. These birds are terrible. And they seem to hit harder than almost anything else, which is really frustrating because they're the ones that like have the easiest time hitting you because they have this really strange flight pattern, so it's not easy to predict where they're going to be flying at you. And they move kind of fast and erratic, and you got those guys that just keep shooting you into the holes. Alright, here we go. Try again. It's like I need to focus and not talk, which, you know, I suppose I could do that for a little bit. I'm not really saying anything important. Oh my gosh. Fucking birds. This is when the language is going to start coming out, so cover your ears, children. I know they're like army guys or something, but they look like football players. I mean, they are football players, but I don't get why there'd be football players running at you in this snowy region of wherever the fuck I am trying to find whoever the fuck stole my shit. And I like how I can chop these fucking bullets with a ninja sword, motherfuckers. Alright, now I'm starting to get angry. Oh. Alright, so when this guy starts turning away, run into him so you get knocked back into the ravine. Now, I'm not real sure how I'm going to beat that freaking boss. That was definitely a step up from the last boss. The last couple bosses. I mean, don't get me wrong. They had their own difficulties, but they were pretty freaking easy compared to that was intense. Like, you have to just... Oh my gosh. Because he throws like a row of stars you have to jump over, and he's going back and forth. And that guy's shooting in the face. And I'm losing all my health. Haha, that bird. Alright, here we go. Oh, you can hit them. And you die. I don't know what I'm supposed to do there. Alright, let's go at it again. I might make a decision at some point this stream soon to abandon it for my other choice that I wanted to play through was Kid Icarus. I remember that game being really fun. My friend had it, I never owned it, so I never got to go really in depth with it. You know, like, you know when you owned a game and you just played the shit out of it. My buddy had it, and I always thought it was really intriguing. It kind of seemed really... like the premise was really... I think there were so many unknowns about the game that your brain starts to fill in blanks. And in that one, I couldn't even fill in the blanks. I couldn't quite comprehend what's going on. I mean, there's like... when I play it, I'll start commenting when I think about this stuff, but there's a lot of weird stuff in the game. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go, people. Going for broke here. Got this. Anyway, so I was talking about Kid Icarus. Maybe I'll play that a little later. We'll see. Or maybe that'll be my next stream. I don't know what's gonna happen. But here we go. Another thing about these games is it kind of becomes a... figure out the pattern. You know, like the bosses have patterns, obviously, but even the levels, you know, you realize that there's a pattern to them. If you can... Oh my god. Hurt. If you can pick up on the pattern at level 2, you can see I'm starting to get it as I go through here. You can make it through things pretty quickly. Or you get chopped in the face because you're talking too much. Figured out the back guy, you gotta stop, wait for him to shoot, jump over it, and then go. And maybe if I went quicker, that was proving to be difficult for me. Here we got that. Now this guy, there we go. I have almost full health. I don't know if it's gonna make much of a difference. Oh my god. Okay, I think I found the spot. Oh no, because he's throwing backwards. Okay, here we go. Okay, don't. Yeah, there we go. Alright, I was about to give up. So you can hit whatever he throws at you. If you stand close enough, it appears like you're going to hit both of them. So, after getting back the demon statue, I felt a strange premonition and hurried back. Dr. Smith! Ryu, the light demon statue was taken. The light statue? Yes. Your father and I. We each kept one of the statues, just in case. So that the two statues would never become one. The demon's been asleep for 700 years, and now it's starting to wake up. Some heavy stuff. Whatever we do, we've got to stop it. Got to get it back. There's no choice. You've got to become the Ninja Dragon. Dr. Smith? Dr. Smith! I think that means he died. Come with us. What the hell are these guys? Alright, Act 4. Here we go. Welcome, Ryu Hayabusa. Sorry if I startled you. Hayabusa. We are from the CIA Special Auxiliary. My name's Foster. Looks kind of like Niles from Frasier. Get right to the point. Actually, it looks kind of like the main agent guy on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Wait, I want you to know who killed... Wait, I want to know who killed Smith. We didn't kill him, but we'll fill you in on what we know. In the upper reaches of the Amazon, some ancient ruins were discovered. It seems that the temple was built more than 2,000 years ago. The discoverer was Dr. Smith, who studied the ruins for some time. But one day, he suddenly sealed off the ruins. And ever since, no one has gone past. Later, however, a man moved in and took over the ruins. His name is Guardia de Mur. He calls himself the Jakku. According to our records, it seems that temple is not where gods are worshipped, but was built to imprison the body of the demon. Therefore, evil spirits are supposed to be held in the statue you have. He was probably killed by someone working for the Jakio. Oh, I missed a sentence, didn't I? When the black moon shines, light and dark break apart, and the King of Darkness howls. These were the last words written on the stone tablet. If someone brings the demon back to life, he will gain incredible power. Enough to control the entire world. So you know about that? The woman who shot you in the bar was one of our agents. They are after you. Use this and go to their headquarters. Get the demon statue back from them. Of course, you will be paid for the work. Oh no crap, you're gonna pay me? I'm not gonna do all this work for you for free. If I say no, you know the answer to that. What? I don't know the answer. What does that mean? Are you threatening me? You're gonna drop me in the jungle again. So here we go. Jump in the jungle. Here we go. Now honestly, I cannot remember this level. I'm certain that I played it. But it's just, oh my gosh. Haha, he fell off. Did he do that all the time? Come on, fall. Oh my gosh. Freaking birds. Alright. Oh. Oh my gosh, am I supposed to get over there? Yeah. I'm Fire Ninja. I'm the Dragon Ninja. I want to know who set up these places, because really, why would there be this ladder on this wall? Alright, cool. I want to start over with full lives in this level. There we go. Now what am I over? Is it like poopy water? It looks kind of poopy. Brown. God dang it. It's so hard. He brought a gun to a knife fight. A ninja knife fight. Bastard animals. The animals that come after this ninja are just crazy. I mean, I think I'm going back to this. Of course. I fall down in the most inconvenient way and lose half my friggin' health. What is with the sound that we hit? I mean, it's such a distinctive sound. I remember it. I know it's from the game, but gosh, this bird. Ugh. That's unbelievable. How are you supposed to get past that bird right there? Alright, here we go. Into the poopy water. Come at me, bro. There are flames around me. How did that guy ever hit me? I managed to land on top of his bullets. I'd say that's pretty skilled. Alright, what am I supposed to do here? There we go. Those birds are the worst. Next to those freaking animals. What's going on now? Oh, I see something in the distance. It looks pretty bad. If only I had a nuclear bomb, we could just drop it on them. But I will go through it instead. For I am ninja. What are those guys? Skullhead? What the fuck are those guys? Okay, I just stabbed him. Ninja style. Okay, this is really ridiculous. Doing so alright. Now, is anyone in the chat room? Can anyone tell me how many levels there is? How many acts, I should say? I'd really like to know, because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it. Ninja! Keep dying in the same exact spot. Pretty sweet, huh? Not the ninjas that killed me, it's the frickin' pigeons. Thank God for no one continues this game. Well, score matter, I can just farm my score right there. Like, oh, come on, you ninja. starting to get frustrated. But the game is still awesome. It's hard. It's Nintendo hard. I mean, that's a saying I hear all the time. And it really is the truth. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. It just comes from a day when you do it. Oh boy. Alright, I need to take a quick stream break. I will be back shortly. Alright, I'm back. So now this seems really familiar to me. He fell off. I almost fell on this. Alright. I feel like I'm getting into some really heavy stuff here now. Wow. Wow. So that one you don't really have much room to play with. You really gotta get to the edge before you jump. You jerk. Sometimes you get stuck on the wall, which is kind of frustrating. Alright, this guy I don't really like, but I'm just gonna... Did you see that? I did the glitch where you get him off... what the fuck? Alright, anyways, you saw that glitch, right? So that's a common glitch in Nintendo games. Not every game, but a lot of games have it. To a certain spot on the screen and then you... Oh my god! You get them to a certain spot on the screen, then you advance the screen and they will disappear. So you never have to fight them and they just kind of... They left the screen. Alright, there we go. Jesus. That was not supposed to be that difficult. You can kind of shimmy up the wall with your wall jumps. There we go. It's really... Oh, and I have to start all the way back here. Great. Alright, here we go. Well, I guess it's not that far back, but still. Fuck you. Here we go. Not fucking around anymore. I am a effing ninja, and I'm finishing this shit. The star is gonna come in handy, I think. Oh no, not these guys. I remember these guys now. They do that spin kick on you. That guy spun kicked himself off the screen, and my controller just died. What the fuck? I'm stuck. How is that even possible? What the hell just happened there? I don't even know what happened. Well, that was perfectly placed. Usually that... Who the fuck was that? That looked like Jason or something. This hockey mask and axe. Yeah, I know his thing was... And that is unbelievable. That guy just spun kicked me off the edge. Yeah, it is Jason. I wonder if that's intentional. They had to be. I mean, there's all this. There's a lot of 80s stuff going on in this. Oh, and I don't have any ninja magic. Fuck you. That guy spin kick himself off the edge. Ha! Idiot. Is this the boss? Alright. Oh no. I remember these guys. Yeah, this isn't gonna go well. One is dead. What are they spitting at me? That's like... Oh my god. Alright, I'm just gonna kill myself because I have 0 lives and it started me all the way back there. I don't know why I can't start at the boss. Or like... Haha. Haha. Now we're moving. Flawless. I love when you get to the point where you can make it through a level or a section. Oh, no. And totally ace it. I think there's a star here. See what's happening there? Oh my gosh, I'm glitched. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if that's something to do with emulation here. I did not mean to do that. Alright. I'm getting pretty good at that now, at least. I didn't get the star, though. I love how that guy just spin kicks himself off the screen. That is classic. And that guy just freaking shot me off the edge. Alright. Alright, this is my last... Alright, I'm just gonna burn up my guys here real quick so I have a full set. I'm gonna give it one more go, and I think I'm gonna call it. It may seem like I'm giving up, but I feel like we've given it a pretty good go here. So the game holds up, so let's do that. Let's make this last section me talking about what I think about the game. I'd like to think that I can beat it, and I think I could if I give enough time, but, ouch. Fat ass fell on me. I'd like to think that I could beat this game. It's not impossible. There's some Nintendo games that are absolutely impossible. Oh, and I didn't make that jump. That's so terrible. It holds up. It's fun. It is really fun, actually. The controls feel great. I mean, there's things that like you're like I push jump there, but actually there's none of that. There's more like just it's brutal, like this, like that. It's just brutal. All right, here we go. I'm going up the hill, I'm going up the ladder, jumping over here. Look at that. Like a frickin' ninja boss. I got the ninja star. That's pretty good to take care of those guys. Those are cool because if you keep them going, you kind of get a bonus. One thing I wish this game had more of is health. wish there was a way to replenish your health, because this game is hard, and you get to the boss with no health, and it's brutal. I mean, there's other games that are like that, and there's no forgiveness. Fuckity fuck fuck fuck. Okay, anyways. I think I'm gonna call it here. I can't do any more right now. I need to take a little break. Anyways, the game is fun. It's worth playing. I definitely would recommend the game to people who have never played it and who are open to playing older, you know, retro games, because obviously the graphics aren't as good, sound's not as good, but the controls are good, the gameplay is good. It's difficult. I definitely feel like if I keep playing it, I can get somewhere and improve my skill. It's not too unforgiving that you don't want to just completely give up, but it's a good game. It holds up. So start thinking of some other games you want me to try out going down the road. Like I said earlier, I think one of the ones I want to try is Kid Icarus. That one just always sticks out in my mind as one that I never really played a lot of, but always seemed like it would be fun to try to get really far in the game. Zelda 2. There's some other ones. I gotta start thinking of a nice list of games that would be fun. You know what's one that I always had a lot of fun playing, but kind of need two people to really enjoy it, is Super Dodgeball. That game was awesome too. Anyways, I'm kind of just rambling now, so I'm gonna cut it out. Thanks for tuning in if you watch this, and maybe I'll catch you next time. Thanks.